You know, because guys, I need your solution. Because for me, I just think this is going to be just a file. It's a police case. Because my life is in danger, guys. My life is in danger right now. My life is in danger. I don't know how I'm going to do things, and I don't know how I'm going to move around, guys. Help me, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whew. Guys, my life is in danger, serious danger, and gosh, for something that I don't know. Guys, I don't know what's wrong with human beings. I don't know what humans beings want. Like, you know, I don't know what human beings want. I don't know what humans beings want, but let me tell you, my life is in danger. I don't know what's happening, but my life is in danger. And this person is, again, if you don't come back to your family, I'm going to go and watch out. Already I know where you're staying, the so-called new apartment.
Yo, from Kenya, East Africa, MORAA speaking truth. You feel me? Time to clear the air, set things straight. Let's go.
Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Now, I have seen two videos of two people who are saying, leave me alone. Enough is enough. You know, I have not subscribed to shenanigans. I do not want drama. Just leave me alone. Before we get to those two people, let us first talk about Max, the horse trainer. You know, he has done two more videos, you know, from the one that he did explaining what had happened. The one where he showed him being at the hospital, showing his injuries and all that. So he did another video where he, you know, he showed his journey, you know, from Nyabohanse to his hometown, which is Nyeri, which is far, you know, because from Nyabohanse you have to come to Nairobi and then to Nyeri, you know. So this guy showed, you know, he showcased this travel, rather the journey from the village to his home, to his own village. And well, it was kind of emotional, you know, because he was talking about being in pain, talking about how he feels bad about the whole thing. And of course, and the music that was playing in the background was not helping. You know, that sad kind of music, you know. So anyways, we saw Max, you know, get to his hometown. We saw his mother. We saw his house. You know, I was gonna say home. We saw his house, you know, that tiny little room, and he indeed loves horses. You know, I must admit, he loves horses because he has pictures of horses, you know, around his house, and he calls them his babies. We understand that, and we know, guys, we know that Max was doing his best. You know, he was doing a good job. He was trying, you know. However, the attitude that he is exhibiting, you know, after this whole thing happened is what is really perplexing me. You know, accidents happen, Max. Things happen. People get injuries. However, you know, the way this guy is, you know, the kind of responses he's giving to people, the kind of, you know, messages he's writing, the kind of statements he's making in his videos, I mean, they're very wanting, you know. This guy seems to be blaming Marwa for everything. You know, Marwa did not give me money to go to hospital. Marwa did not, I don't know, do what. Guys, where does he take responsibility? I mean, at what point does he sound like he takes some responsibility for what happened? Somebody let me know. And after doing this video, at the end, he said, my next video will be coming to explain what really happened, how Marwa chased me out of the villa, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, why are you sounding so negative like this? Yes, it is true. You know, you're injured. Yes, it's true, you're in pain. But guys, I mean, you should remember, this is somebody who had employed you. You know, this is somebody who was enabling you to put food on your table. Of course, not his table as in you guys understand what I mean. I mean, he was getting an income from this place. You know, he has never complained, you know, that he is not being paid salary. So clearly, I know, you know, that he has always been getting his salary, you know, just as agreed, you know, at the iammarwa, you know, the horse stud. Guys, I saw this long, you know, is it a paragraph, long essay that he has written in his description box. And this is where people were picking, you know, every negativity. The lazy gang were picking it from there. The subscribers were picking it from there to come to his comment section to question him even more. Guys, if I was this young man, I would remember that at least Marwa did something for me in my life. You know, I would come out and say, yes, this and this happened, you know, but at least while you are talking about the negativities, include, you know, inject some positivity there. At least talk about, thank you, Marwa, for giving me an opportunity to work for you at this place. Thank you, Marwa, for the experience that I got. Because, guys, even if you have worked for 5 years and somebody gives you, you know, a job, you work for another 2 months, that's extra, you know, that's extra experience. And we all saw when they came to Nairobi, this particular person, this Max, was also asking questions, which means he was still learning. So being with Marwa has also helped him learn more about horses, these babies that he loves so much, you know, his passion, his love. Marwa has enabled him, you know, to learn more about this. And this experience will stick with him forever. You know, I heard him talk about he's looking for another job, or rather, he would be looking for another job soon, you know, when he gets better, which is okay. But this experience will go with him. My point is, doesn't this guy take any responsibility for his actions? Isn't he accountable for anything? Doesn't he look at the fact that he actually went to the market without Marwa knowing, without being sent there? Doesn't he look at the fact that he took the horse to a location that he was not supposed to take it to? You know, he was supposed to be at a school. At least for that reason, he should be feeling some, you know, some guilt, a little bit, even if it's 10%, you know. So he should be injecting some positivity while he's talking his negativities, you know. He should be saying, I'm sorry, I took this horse to a place that I was not supposed to take. I'm sorry that I did wrong. I'm sorry that... But guys, he is apologizing. Oh yes, because I know some people are going to come out here and say, oh, but he has apologized. He is apologizing, you know, in this post, but he is saying, like, you know, he is talking as though, you know, guys, there's that apology of but, you know, I am sorry I did this, but, you know, so it's like it negates the apology. You're supposed to say, I'm sorry I did this. I shouldn't have done it. You know, the horse is injured. You know, there's a way you can put the apology, but when you put the apology in some sort of way, like you are trying to justify what happened, you know, I was gonna get the horse some fruit, some treats. Who sent him? You know, like, guys, I feel like this guy, and also he is really trying to get sympathy, 100, in fact 1000% from people. Yes, guys, I know he is hurt, but at some point I feel like he is exaggerating it a little, you know, a little bit, you know. He should just take responsibility for his actions. That's all I'm saying, guys, you know. Yes, he is injured. Yes, this and that. But he should acknowledge the Marwa, you know, also meant well for him, you know. And that he is the one who brought this issue, you know, to where it is. He is the one who has made things be the way they are, you know. And I'm sure, like I said in my previous video, if he would have come out with a different attitude, explained to Marwa exactly what happened. Because, guys, you had Marwa say that these people were not even telling him exactly what happened. If he came and told Marwa exactly what happened, apologized to Marwa, I'm sure things would have been different. But if you come, you don't want to explain, you just... Guys, there's a way somebody can actually behave that can make you even mad. It can make you more mad than you already are. So for me, I feel like, and guys, he should also realize that the horse is injured, because guys, I even saw, the reason I'm even talking about this is because I've seen 𝐷𝐿's video, and if you look at this thumbnail, it clearly states that, this horse is, has died. The reason I'm talking about this is because I have seen a thumbnail of 𝐷𝐿, and he is talking about this horse is dead. Guys, these people have already started celebrating. 𝐷𝐿 has already started to celebrate, and this is very wrong. Nobody has come out to say that this horse has been deleted. So 𝐷𝐿 doing a video, based on what Congrats Mom did, coming out here to celebrate and laugh about the whole thing. I mean, this is absurd. So this Max guy should know that he, the horse is also injured. So, I mean, I saw in the comment section people asking him, is it true that the horse, has been deleted? And he said no. So clearly he has communication with some people in the villa who are telling him how the horse is, going on, which is okay. It is okay, because I'm sure that he loved the horses and he wants to know if the horse is okay, naturally. So guys, I feel like this guy should just be a bit remorseful, and if it's apologizing, he should apologize like, a real apology, not this apology of justifying what happened, not this apology of trying to throw blame at Marwa. Marwa is also, he is also sad that his horse, is going through what it's going through, And like what I have understood is that, treatment for like animals, like horses, is very, very expensive. So this Max knows all this, guys. And Max taking this animal, this horse that has never been to the market, Snake Eyes, he even said it in the video. I want to see how people are going to react when they see this horse, when they see horses. I want to see how people at the market, people in the village are not used to horses. I want to see how they are going to react. Now, unfortunately, it is the horse that reacted. Guys, the horse was taken to where there are so many people, so many borders hooting all over the place, running around, people staring at it. Guys, the noise at the market. This horse, reacted in a, it was shocked, and probably that is what resulted to this accident. Max, just take some responsibility, show some remorse, behave like you acknowledge that you did wrong at some point, and I'm pretty sure, guys, I am sure, I mean, let me talk about any human being, I was going to say Marwa, but let's not even talk about Marwa. Let's talk about anybody, even you watching me. When you're angry, sometimes you can say something, or you can react in a way that later on, when you cool down, you will think about this thing more logically. So he should also understand that at that particular time, Marwa was mad. He was angry. My horse? Who told you to take it there? What is wrong with you? I mean, like, seriously? Just get out of my sight. I'm sure most people would have acted in that same manner. So he should have, instead of doing videos quick, coming to explain, he should have waited for things to cool down. And then he tries to get in touch with Marwa and say, Marwa, you know what? This and this and this happened. You know, when Marwa has cooled down and everything is fine, I'm sure the outcome could have been different. Guys, it is good for people to just take responsibility for their actions. You know, and the lazy gang, you know, people are telling him to sue Marwa, No, guys, no, they are telling him to sue Marwa. I mean, how? Because he is the one on the wrong. He took the horse to where it was not supposed to go. You know. So even if this case gets to court, like you are not, see, if you are injured, you know, in your workstation, in your work area, that is different. Now, if you go to out of your work jurisdiction and you get injured there, you expect your employer now to be responsible for that? You know, guys, I just felt some type of way when I saw 𝐷𝐿 put up thumbnails about this horse being dead, you know, and I quickly had to I quickly had to research. You know, I quickly had to find out, is it true or is it false? And I found out that this horse is not dead. And then I remembered, you know, this guy, Max. Actually, I saw his video. And when I watched it, combined together with what this 𝐷𝐿 had done, I just said, no, I have to talk about this. You know, I have to talk about this. Max, please take some responsibility. You know, even Marwa himself would have helped you. Marwa is a good person, you know, and Marwa's people are also good people. But this kind of attitude will leave you exposed to the lazy gang who are going to mess you up. Wake up, smell the coffee, open your eyes, and just try to do things right. Now, guys, let us go to the two people, you know, who have said enough is enough, leave me alone. One of them is Nasto. Guys, people have come out to attack him. He is talking about his comment section, you know. It is not a happy comment section. People are on his case. People are talking about, you are the snake, you are the bad person, you are the betrayer. Guys, people are not letting him breathe. So Nasto has come out to do a video to say that he wants to clear his name, you know. He is saying he does not even understand what is going on. He says that whatever Marwa was talking about, he has no idea, you know. He doesn't know who Marwa meant, you know. He doesn't know who Marwa was referring to. And so people should stop dragging his name in these kinds of things. Guys, I saw him come out, and you see, guys, when you see somebody coming out like this, they are frustrated because they are trying to ignore. They are trying to say, you know what, I'm not seeing this, but people are forcing it on them. And people like 𝐷𝐿, you know, the whole lazy gang. I even saw the notorious liar, you know. I saw their thumbnails. Even I think carrots. All these people have put Nasto on their thumbnails, talking about he is the snake. And of course, guys, people are going to run with that. You know, some people in the lazy gang already have run with that narrative. You know, and so Nasto feels like, you know, he is being bashed for nothing. And he has come out to clear his name. He is even saying he is even saying that he would want Marwa to actually come out and name, or rather, he said something to do with let us wait for when Marwa is free to come out and air, you know, and be clear about who he meant, you know. So, guys, basically what Nasto is saying is that I am not the one. I am not the betrayer. I'm not the one who did this. And guys, please leave me alone and leave my name out of your effing mouth. And I'm pretty sure that he is telling the lazy gang especially. Guys, I have done my little research. And, okay, according to me, let me just say that. According to my research, Nasto is not one of them. You know, at least let me just say that. Nasto is not one of them. So, because I also saw in my comment section, people are writing Nasto. Nasto is not one of them. Yeah. And I also pray for the day Marwa will come out and say, you know, who these people are. Because one of these people, Anyway, guys, let me not go there. Let us all wait for Marwa to open up. You know how they come and say, Marwa finally opens up. Let us wait for that particular day when Marwa comes out and opens up and says, this is the person, or these are the people who betrayed me, and it's because of A, B, C, D. But if Marwa decides not to also do that, that is up to him, guys. I mean, we have to respect that. And I know people are speculating, I know people are suspecting people, but then again, we should not judge people too harshly if we are not 100% sure. I normally say that. And whenever I do videos, like when something happens, I normally refrain in mentioning names, because sometimes, guys, if you mention somebody's name and you're not sure, and then the consequences happen. Consequences, maybe people will start unsubscribing, people, maybe the donors will stop helping this person, just stuff will start happening that is negative, even the bashing, guys, the trolling, even all that, just because you mentioned somebody and yet you are not sure of it. Yeah. So I also did that video. I did a video where I said Maro has been betrayed by his two very close allies, but I did not mention any names. Although I said I suspect two particular people, and to be very honest, guys, I suspected Nasto as well. But like I said, in my research, thorough research, Nasto ain't one of them. Guys, I just thought I should say that, and of course, I have come out to say this because of what Nasto, came out to say in his video, which is this. Let us watch Nasto.
There's a lot of stones. Anyway, guys, today also, Nasto is not happy because there's something that is also going on where people keep dragging my name, especially in the comment section. I was not really happy. In as much as I tried to, right now we are family men, we are fathers. There's a lot we think about. Personally, I'm thinking about how do I pay school fees maybe next year for my kid? How do, maybe at the end of the day, what are people going to eat? So sometimes when I go through some posts and I see someone just keeps trying to drag Nasto's name there, I really don't feel happy. So our big brother Maro, I think a few days ago, he posted a picture. And especially to those people who keep like maybe bringing people's names without like any evidence. Yeah, these days, a very small thing, you can talk bad maybe about someone, and then they end up maybe with mental problems, depression. So before you mention maybe someone's name somewhere, put yourself in that position. So I don't know what is really happening. So Maro posted some picture and said a few of his friends had betrayed him. So when I was going through the comments in the comment section, so someone was saying, I know that is Nasto is this way and that way. In as much as I try to avoid maybe a few things here and there, people just have to drag my name. So that really had broke me. And also, this is just an advice maybe to the people who keep dragging Nasto's name, because for me, I don't know what is going on. Yeah, for sure, I don't know what is going on. I don't know where maybe that issue began from. So when I go there and see someone just said, I know this is Nasto, and yet for me, I don't really know what is going on. It really breaks my heart. Yeah, so I just decided to just open up and say what I really think. So, and also maybe to clear my name, because the moment I keep quiet, maybe people will start saying, oh, I know this is Nasto. Yeah, so at least have some evidence maybe before you tag someone's name, because no names were mentioned, and also Maro has so many friends.
Now, guys, this is the one that really this confused me. I have seen what's her name, Lawino Faith, come out with a video, And this video, guys, I was, the more I watched it, the more I became confused, she has come out to say that there's somebody who is threatening her life. Her life is in danger, guys. As a matter of fact, if you look at her thumbnail, she states that her life is in danger. Guys, I clicked on this video. I thought it was this my life is in danger thing. This one that Percy pulls. These jokes. But the more I listened to Lawino Faith, the more I was like, maybe this woman is actually in danger. Guys, somebody has come out. Oh my God. Somebody has shown up. Somebody who is calling himself her ex. According to the context of what she was reading, the messages that she was reading, this person is telling her to go back to her marriage, of 15 years, and she should go and amend her marriage, work on her marriage, and she should go back and take care of the kids that she left behind. And if she doesn't do this, this guy will, delete her. And guys, I really don't understand what this person wants from Lawino Faith. This person is even telling Lawino, I know that now you're rich. Now, according to this person, Lawino is rich. Guys, Lawino has, just been struggling the other day. She just has her house, which she is renting. It's not like she has her own land, her own house built, her own properties. She is just starting, Now to this person, because Lawino now already has a house, and guys, we have seen Lawino being assisted also by donors, So this person, according to him, Lawino is now rich. So she should go back and take care of her kids. Guys, I was so surprised. The thing is, this person, is threatening Lawino for no reason. Guys, I really tried to look at okay, fine, even if she left, assuming she had this marriage which she left and left her kids, is that a reason for somebody to threaten your life, wanting to delete you? Guys, Lawino, guys, it is not a laughing matter, but at some point I just had to laugh. I had to laugh because it was getting funny, by the moment. Lawino showed messages, guys, WhatsApp messages, where this person was threatening him, harassing and just bullying her in all sorts of ways. And I was like, what the hell is this? Guys, what is really going on? We saw Priska, also have this kind of problem. And she even wrote a message on her community page talking about, I want to quit. I have quit YouTube because of the trolling. We have seen Paris Mumo also suffer the same wrath. Guys, these women are being attacked. Who are these people who are attacking these women like this? What do these people want? And it seems to be, some, it's like it's a group of people, but they're coming up with different strategies of how to harass, these women. Now, in Lawino's case, it is a man saying that Lawino was or is his wife, of 15 years. And they have kids together, As a matter of fact, one of the kids is going to grade 9, next year in January. Guys, oh my goodness. At this point, I want to ask Lawino a question. Lawino, come out and say the truth. Are you sure? Are you sure that you are not married? Are you sure that this guy is lying? Are you sure that this guy is saying things that, he does not know? Are you sure? What's going on, Lawino? Come out and tell us the truth. Guys, I would have suspected Lawino to be lying. However, when Lawino started to share her age, she said she is 26. And being 26, Somebody saying that you are in a marriage, you know, for 15 years, and you have a child who is going to grade 9, you know, in January. Guys, if you do that math, it does not add up. Unless Lawino is lying about her age, which I don't think she is, you know. So guys, the other thing that made me doubt this particular person is because Lawino came to Nairobi for graduation, her sister's graduation. And this person writes, you know, to Lawino and says, you are lying to people that you went to Nairobi for your sister's graduation, and yet that is your daughter. So now Lawino is saying that the sister is 23 years old. So if Lawino is 26, the sister is 23, how is it that this sister is Lawino's daughter? Clearly, there's no way Lawino would have had this child at 3 years old. So, guys, there is somebody who is playing games. I don't know, guys. I saw people saying that Lawino could be lying, you know. She could have made this whole thing up, said to somebody to, you know, text her so that she can activate donations, so that she can do all these sorts of shenanigans. I really don't know, guys. You know, I don't know. I was going to say no, there's no way somebody can do that, but then again I remembered Alex. Guys, remember Alex came out with a story that the son, or is it the daughter, you know, had passed on, only for people to find out that it was entirely somebody else's child. Guys, I really don't know what is happening. If you can make out what is going on, please, you know, help Lawino. Advise this girl, because she is going through a lot. And something else, you know, Lawino likes to cry on the streets. And maybe that is why people are also coming out with this attitude. Because guys, when you cry foul so many times, at some point, people will start to doubt you. You know, that is the problem with crying foul all the time. Lawino, you need to calm down. Sometimes, you know, stop crying so much on the streets. Now you see, this could actually be a serious case, and people are coming out. Some of them are trivializing it, you know, as a small thing, as a joke, as a lie. You know, guys, watch Lawino's video and advise accordingly. But me, what I can tell Lawino is one thing. Lawino, take up this matter with the cops. You know, take up this matter with the authorities.
Guys, hope you are going to read it. I don't know if you can see it, guys. I don't know if you can see it. Someone is telling me like, hello Lawino, I'm writing you this message with a lot of pain and regrets. How many times have I told you that you should come back to your family and your kids want you more? Hey, what? Stop lying that you are saying that you have never been married. Okay, let's go to another one. I don't know why this thing is not opening. Hold on, guys, I don't know. See this one again. See this one again. And this person, I watch you online, and I know where you are staying now. Your kids are now almost teenagers, and you can't know when last you saw them. I watch you online, and I know where you are staying now. Your kids are now almost teenagers, and you can't know when last you saw them. And he's again telling me that I'm telling you these ones and for all. Come back and build your marriage. It's almost 15 years since you left. Have been calling you and pretending you are coming back. Hey, guys.
Lino, take up this matter with the police, let them find this person, let them track his number, because I am sure you did not mention, but this should be a Kenyan number, let the number be tracked, let this person be, let them be brought to book, because guys, I also saw some people tell Lino in the comment section, you coming out here to tell us, it will not help, why you telling us you should go to the cops. Guys, I know, but sometimes when something happens to someone, maybe they are stressed, maybe they need somebody to talk to, maybe they just need to vent. I don't know, maybe that's the reason why she came out with this video. And then of course, it is content. And at some point, I even started to wonder, this content, because Lino was dragging this story on and on and on. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Guys, what is wrong with some people? Oh, let me read. And then she stops, and then she was just dragging it on and on and on. And I even started thinking at some point, is this just content, Is this about content or really? Guys, I really don't want to trivialize this thing, but hey, it is crazy, She made something that she could have told us in 20 minutes. She told us in an hour plus. Dragging it on and on and on, going back and forth, back and forth. But then again, guys, maybe it is because she was feeling like, when, like I said, you feel like you want to talk to people, you're scared, you need to vent, maybe, you just want to talk and on and on and on. So guys, I am not really saying this is a lie. I'm not saying it is true. All I'm just saying is, Lino, please take up the matter with the police. Let this number be tracked. Let this person be brought to book, because this person has threatened your life and you are reading it, right on camera. So this is not a joke, If indeed this person has threatened you, it should be taken very, very seriously. It is bad, guys.
Hi. And this person is, again, if you don't come back to your family, I'm going to go and watch out. Already I know where you are staying. The so-called new apartment. I know you'll be like, Lino, we can't see. I'm going to put that messages, by the way. You see what he wrote? Then again, he was like, come back to your house and I will come back to your house and build your marry. Instead of marriage, he wrote, I don't know, he wrote marry. I think marriage, or otherwise I will come out and speak the truth. Now that I can see you are rich, pay even for your daughter's school fee. If you don't know, the younger daughter is joining grade 9 next year. Hold on. Come back to your house and build your marry. Otherwise, I will come out and speak the truth. Now that you can see you are now that I can see you are rich, pay even for your daughter's school fees. If you don't know, the younger daughter is joining grade 9 next year. Someone is just trying to provoke me in. Guys, I was just doing my things smoothly, enjoying my Nairobi trip and coming back to my cozy apartment, and someone starts like want to disturb my mind. Or you think that I'm going to be like, oh, please don't do it, or don't do it, blah blah. Guys, what's wrong with some people, by the way? What's wrong with some people? I know you'll be like, Lino, we are tired of you, but hold on, you are not going to okay, if you are tired, then this is not for you. Because guys, I need your solution. Because for me, I just think this is going to be just a police case. Because my life is in danger, guys. My life is in danger right now. My life is in danger. I don't know how I'm going to do things, and I don't know how I'm going to move around, guys. Help me, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Whew. Guys, my life is in danger, serious danger, and gosh, for something that I don't know. Guys, I don't know what's wrong with human beings. I don't know what humans being want, like, you know, I don't know what human beings want. I don't know what humans being want, but let me tell you, my life is in danger. I don't know what's happening, but my life is in danger. A disadvantage. And the moment you person, I know you are watching me, if you know you're planning to destroy me, let me tell you, you are not going to make it. You can't fight me. And you can't shame the shameless. You know, do whatever you want. I'm not afraid. I'm ready for everything. If it's war, you come. You're gonna get it. Because, guys, what I know, I'm not that too much soft to entertain any nonsense, by the way. If you know where I'm living and you want to tell him that, oh, you kill me, you do what you... Then come on, you do whatever you want. Do you think that I'm the first person to die? Do you think that I'm the first person to die? I'm not scared. Do whatever you want, but this is a pure lie. If you like, go there online, you rant. You know, I don't know you. I've never been married. I don't have kids. But I know I'm going to be married one day and have, you know, kids. But not now. Not now. Not this one that you're saying that is in grade 9.
Guys, again, I just want to ask, you know, who are these people who are targeting, you know, these young women in the village so that they can bully them, so that they can harass them, so that they can, you know, put them down, to troll them like this, you know? Don't people want women to move? Don't people want women to make a step forward? These are negative people. These are bad mind people. These are crazy people. You know, these are people who are out of their minds. Guys, what do you think about this video? You know, what do you think about this video? What do you think about the horse trainer, you know, who is not showing any sort of remorse? Yes, he is hurt, but he should remember that he has a part to play in where things have reached. You know, he has to take some sort of responsibility. Guys, what do you think about, you know, Nasto's issue? You know, people should calm down. Before you really know for sure that it is somebody, please, let's refrain from mentioning names, you know. Guys, what do you think about Lawino's predicament? Somebody has come out, you know, to tell her that you are my wife. I was with you. I had children with you. You are lying to the streets. You're telling people you are single. You have kids here. You are married for 15 years. Guys, what is going on? Or maybe this person, you know, this is a case of mistaken identity. Maybe this person looks, you know, Lawino looks exactly like the wife who left him 15 years ago. Guys, what do you really think? Or is it just a psycho who is out on the streets, you know, who is on the loose, you know, who is on rampage? Guys, what is happening? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you have not liked this video, also please take this moment to hit the like. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. The new subscribers in the house, I want to say thank you so very much. To my returning subscribers, you guys are the best. You know, your love and your support is always appreciated. Guys, let us meet in the next video. Bye-bye.
I educate, put things straight, that's my fate. Truth teller, reality checker. Truth teller, I'm your protector from the lies and the fake narrative. Truth is what I got to give. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth, speak the truth. It's MORAA, your African daughter. Don't pay